Okay, let's go. Live, that's good. Forgive me. Okay, so first of all, thank you for your time and attention. This is going to be the end of week wrap up. Friday, you can see today. Let me close the window. Okay. You can see that, yeah, I was on the ball. Price did move up in my direction. And then I went for a short here. We'll get into that. Let's go to Monday. So yeah, I did withdraw some funds today. Monday, I didn't like where price was. Price did it down into a higher time frame, FEG. Whoopsie daisy. What I need to do is... There we go. Cool. Did bounce into hourly time frame of Fuji, turn around and shoot up, but I didn't get into it. I only like to trade Mondays when it hits extremes, so if that's hitting the label and moving off, as opposed to the higher time frame PD arrays, if you like. I'm using ICT concepts at the moment. Tuesday, entry you can see off the... Move out of the way, please. 9:15 candle. You can see I just got into it, boom. From here, I waited for price to hit the lows, turn around, boom, boom. So quick trade. You can see all the candles are shot up, so straight into profit, nice rally. New York session, you can see price after turning around, after shooting into profit. How many pips were we? 9.6, price turned around, boom, and hit our stop loss. If you didn't use a dynamic stop, then yeah, you would have reached the full stop, jarring. Whenever we see wicks at the OB, we can tell that price isn't going to close through. However, because we did see a nice strong candle here, there was the confluence or sign or what have you that price was going to rally. Price did rally, but it just took out some more liquidity, took out stops before turning around and rallying up. Jarring, but that's totally fine. You can see on the second entry, you would have gone in and then shot straight up into profit. Wednesday, let's go. Wednesday, I did my first withdrawal for the week. Let's see how I actually got on. So price rallied. How many pips? 15 before turning around. So because price did hit OB on the execution time frame, that's why I told my students and I myself are also closed in profit. My seasoned traders would have known what to do. Close in profit, boom. And again, you can see the second entry right here. You've moved up for pips. You would have come back to entry for close of session. If you closed it, then of course, yeah, boom, you closed it. If you held on to it, price would have rallied and hit your TPs. Thursday. Don't have anything marked up for Thursday. I wonder why. I did take a loss on Thursday. I don't know where it's gone, guys. I do believe should have been around here. I think I went for a short. and it took me out. Oh, in fact, no. I didn't execute because of news. There we go. There we go. Okay, boom, and then Friday. Friday today, we have... After watching price, I can see that price has issued the smallest ever high time frame PDRA. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's have a look to see if it actually moves off it. It does. I do go in for the buy. Boom. And you can see it moves up. It rallies up for pips. New York session, we see... So, with regards to, like, being unsure, this trade I would have been a tad unsure. Usually, I like to take the second entry after price has flipped, but the algorithmic entry did show price to turn around right at the top, and I did take it. I'm happy I did, of course. Turn around and shut down for pips. That was a quick one, in and out. Those who did turn around and wait for price to turn around, it was just a bit of ugly price action before it did turn around and move. Of course, you can see price issuing an entry off of YC. So even if you missed the short that I got, if you've been with me long enough, you would have just taken this entry, boom, and still got your pips. You know what I'm saying? So, for the managed accounts that I've held for 2 weeks prior, they are now in profit. And then, big up yourself, Jaheim, we're in profit in your account as well. For the last 2 weeks, I wasn't in profit. And this week, I've seen I've gone back into profit. So with regards to self-reflection, I would say I'm definitely back in the game. Because I know if I lose more than 4 times because of my strategy, the way it performs, like statistics-wise, it would be human error. And that is what happened in the last 2 weeks. So I know that it was my mind. It was all... my execution was just off. Does that make sense? So, with a week where I've been hitting trades and they've been hitting TP, I can say, right, cool, that rot is out of the way. And it's funny because I actually do know what it is. So for the less seasoned traders, let's say you've been in the game from between 0 to 4 years, be mindful of maybe anniversaries, let's use that example. When they do come around, you may be off your game, and don't beat up yourself, don't make tweaks to the strategy. Be mindful of it. We shouldn't be trading with money that we're desperate to make, or money that we can't lose. So if we take our losses, we take our losses, do you know what I mean? Perhaps moving forward, you can say, okay, I'm going to just trade new prop firms during such a time, and maybe 2 weeks prior, 2 weeks after, just to make sure it doesn't affect your main or primary capital that you're trading. I hope that makes sense. I do usually ramble, but I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Lastly, in fact, I'll add, all new students, well done. I haven't had, I want to say I haven't had any issues with the onboarding. So yeah, props to yourselves. I feel like a lot of you have been focused. Yeah, I feel like it's a special highlight because they are, or you are younger than my usual students who take the trading thing seriously. So well done to yourselves. If you know that you're between 35 and 25 and you've onboarded with myself in the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I'm speaking about you. Well done, big pat on the back. Of course, you're not in my position. You don't know what it's like for other people when they onboard. But I'll tell you now that you've done really well. A lot of people blow accounts really quickly because you can only take a horse to the water. Do you know what I mean? Whether they drink it or not. So with regards to you as students, I can show you what to do, but whether you actually do it is a different question. Do you know what I mean? So well done to yourselves. I'm showing you guys what it's really like. You guys are understanding scaling as well. Starting from small shekels to, okay, cool, I'm going to put a young filly on it. I'm going to put a young honey on it. Yeah, and it's all making sense. I'm really happy with that. Of course, I will keep you updated. Thank you for your time.